Today, hundreds came together to listen and grow the conversation about mental health in Nebraska schools.
They've heard ideas from both students, educators, and professionals. Channel 8's Ariana Martinez joins us now with what new ideas can make a big difference for students in crisis. Ariana?
Yes, a mental health professional out of Beatrice who was at the event shared that kids are 6 times more likely to participate in mental health supports if it's in the school system and it's easily accessible. The question was, how do we make sure that support is in every school, and how do they make it a safe space?
Like anything else, it comes down to funding. Schools, we're already stretched thin on funding, teachers, activities, those sorts of things.
Making sure the funding and the workforce is there, because it doesn't do us any good to identify things in people that they need to connect to help with if we don't have those resources available. And so I think funding and access are huge.
On top of funding for these resources, students shared how stressful it could be to even seek help in a school at all, as in most cases the counselor is in a specific area. They shared a system that they wish was active to help keep their visit confidential.
Someone talked about having QR codes in bathrooms. Sometimes it can be scary to go into a counseling office when there's multiple students around you and you kind of don't want that around you or people to think differently of you.
That QR code would send an alert to the office where they could call you into the counselor without students knowing where you're going. They also shared mental health needs to be talked about more.
Don't just have like these basketball teams come visit, or these painters come paint you a picture in front of the stage, or this chorus come sing. Like, have people come talk about mental health and get people educated. I don't think it's just talked about enough.
A young woman who survived her suicide attempt shares her story in an effort to help others.
It is a sign of strength to reach out for help and not a sign of weakness to reach out and seek help for your mental health.
She shared that a new service is launching in July that she feels will help so many.
988 is revolutionary in my opinion. I think it is so necessary and so important, and I think it's amazing that we're finally moving the 1-800 number down to a 3-digit number. And I think the most crucial part about 988 is the fact that it's going to equip young people to have a number already ingrained in their head that they know they can call in time of an emergency. It's the same way that you teach a young child 911.
If you are a student struggling this summer, the school is still there for you.
People like to say that we're out for the summer. There's almost always somebody at a school that if they need to get in touch with somebody, there's always somebody, pick up the phone, they'll put you in contact with somebody.
Now, this event put on by the Kim Foundation happens once a year, and they are a statewide foundation, so they try to switch off their location conferences between eastern Nebraska and western Nebraska every year.